introduction, and then let's start with the cards. So over to Preeti. Thank you.
No, thank you, ma'am. Good afternoon, everyone. So let's just start. I guess some other people will be joining in time. My name is Preeti Verma, and I'm with Get Setup team. So I'll be TA for the session. I will do the attendance one, and I'll be monitoring the chat. So if you have any queries, just post it over there. I'll be doing that. Now let me quickly introduce you to Get Setup, what we are and what we do. So we are educators and a training organization. We do not sell anything or receive kickback from any product or services. This session, it will be recorded. So if you need the link for the recording, you can just write to help@getsetup.io. And if you are registered with us, then you will receive an email also after the session. So yes, do register if you need the recording for the session. And for the session to go smooth, it's helpful if we keep ourselves on mute if we're not speaking and someone else is, so that it will go like smoothly. Now about Get Setup. So it is a platform for older adults and by older adults. So what we're trying to do here is to create economic opportunity for older adults, and at the same time helping other people to learn some tools, skills, and get the knowledge, get connected to more people, and live like healthy and happy lives. So beside this category of classes, we have classes across various others ones, as you can see. So you can just go to www.getsetup.in/schedule, and you can explore the classes, register as you per your interest, and enjoy. Now, yes, if you know people who like your friends or family who might benefit from these sessions or classes, so yes, spread the word. It's always wonderful to have more people with us. I'll be posting all these email IDs and the links in the chat, so you can get from there. I also will be posting the link for our WhatsApp group and Facebook group, so you can join this as well. It will be posting like classes in those groups. Now, lastly but not the least, if you have any suggestions for the classes, any ideas, so you can mail them to siddharth@getsetup.io. That was the introduction. Thank you, ma'am. Now, please go ahead.
Thank you so much for that, Preeti. And I am Dr.
Thank you, ma'am.
Anu Mehta, the pioneer in the field of meta health, information medicine, advanced clearing, energetics, and matrix reimprinting in India. I run classes as well as I train the trainers to learn more about the human body and about the human mind. So that's what I do for my living. And I'm going to be today talking about pets. Hi, Sabha. I'm going to be talking about how pets add life to your life. And but let's start with the cards. You know, you all have this as a popular demand. Please give us. So we'll start with this right in the beginning. Let's pull out for our. I acknowledge my co-host Preeti right now, and let's start with her. So she is someone who's needing a lot of support right now, and she's also supporting me. So brilliant job. Thank you. I really acknowledge you. Let's go to Beena ji. Beena ji, if you can quickly introduce yourself since we are less people today and it's easier to conduct. So just introduce yourself, who you are, where are
Okay,
you, pull out a card for you.
I'm in Bombay. That is Mumbai.
Yes.
Okay, and I'm an orthodontist, still
Wow.
practicing. And what else you want to know? Both
Uh,
we, husband and wife, both of us are dental surgeons, and I'm an orthodontist basically, and I
Wonderful.
practice. Yeah.
Wonderful. So I'm going to pull out two cards for you, one for you and one for your husband. And
Okay, so great.
celebration coming your way. Enjoy that celebration. There is something
Oh,
very about to happen in your life. So
oh,
enjoy
that's nice.
completely and totally. And that's for your husband. He needs to accept certain things around him. He needs to accept
Okay.
certain things around him. And I pull out a third card to bind both of you. There are miracles that are going to be happening in your life. So
Oh,
congratulations.
so great. I'm waiting for that.
Yeah, I'm very sure.
Miracles are really essential in the life right now.
Absolutely. Let's go over to Sabha. Sabha, if you can introduce yourself, really welcome you guys back over here. And then I pull out one card for you. Yes, Sabha. Sabha, unmute yourself, sweetheart. unmute yourself, and if you can tell us who you are, from where are you, that would be brilliant. I think she cannot hear. Let's go to Rhoda. Rhoda,
Okay.
yes, okay. Yes, Sabha.
Everyone,
I think,
from
in,
Thane, Maharashtra. I am a
Yes.
housewife,
yes,
and presently I am not doing anything in lockdown.
okay,
Otherwise, I have done that for my health tutorial. I have done 7 years, but work from home I have done. It's not I have gone for teaching and that I have done the paper correction and the counseling thing I have done. Over there, I'm very much interested in dress designing. That is my hobby. That become a profession for a period of time. Side by side, that also I am doing. And the rest of the thing, cooking and art and craft, that is also my hobby. That is make me busy and make me happy all the time. That's all I am doing. What I have 3 daughters, and they all are 2 are settled, married and settled with 2 grandchildren, and one is working in NSCIT.
wow, she's not just a mother but a grandmom. And here the card says a lot of spiritual growth for you, Sabha. So stay happy and stay in a good place. Yes, Rhoda, if you can briefly introduce yourself, who you are from, and let's start with the topic.
I'm Rhoda. I live in Chennai. I'm married. I have 2 sons who are married in America, one set of twin boys and a girl for grandchildren. And
Wow.
I'm generally cycling in the morning. I generally swim, and I do a lot of athletic stuff, for which I've
Wow.
won a lot of gold medals. All very late, in 65 I started. So never too late, ladies and gentlemen, whoever. Can
There's an
always do something.
Rhoda, other
Yeah.
new thing coming in your life, so enjoy that. And I'm just going to pull, feels like you need to start listening to your heart a bit more and focus. Let's go over to Hema. Hema, introduce अपने आप को. Thank you so much, Rhoda, for that, and friend from Chennai. Hema.
Yeah. Yes, I live in Mumbai,
Wonderful.
and I'm also a housewife. I have 2 children,
Mhm.
one daughter and one son. Both are working.
Okay. Oh my God.
Yeah,
Okay.
I can't hear you. Yeah.
Yes. So Hema, I'm pulling out cards for you. Can you hear me better now?
Yes, yes. Now I can hear you.
You're breaking up, Anu, not very clear.
Really?
Yeah.
Because there's too much of.
I didn't hear my card.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Well, if you can, just put the thumbs up. Okay. Okay. So
Yes.
this is Angel Michael saying it's like asking Angel Michael to cut off all the shackles of doubt around you and do some meditation, Hema. That's good for you. Okay, I'm going to go straight
Okay.
to the topic. We have 3 people who are for. Because that was my today, yeah. So we'll come back to you with the cards at the end, whoever is left. So I will be covering up everyone. So today's topic is how do pets add life to our life? And for me, this was a gift that I got 2 years back. A gift that I have right now is a golden retriever in my life. And I was someone who was always scared of dogs. Scared, petrified, didn't want to come anywhere close to anything that is called a furry animal. Or if the animal was close to me, I would be standing on the table. Or I would be running across miles to somewhere else before I could even meet them. My life completely changed with something that happened in my life where I fell in love with the animals almost after 50 years of my life. My kids kept saying, please keep an animal. And I would say, no, I can't. I don't want to. I'm scared. I even compared them to a cockroach and said, what if, would you anybody keep cockroach at home and stuff like that, which was completely absurd when I look back. So I formed a fear for dogs when I was all of 6. This was also the same time that I was getting sexually abused. And I mixed the two things in my head terribly, because the pet dog that was in my neighbor's house, I went to meet my friends. I was away from my mom. I was separated from my mom at that point. And so 3 traumas were going on in my life. One was I was separated from my mom. The second trauma was that the dog bit me, and the third trauma was that I was getting sexually abused. 3 traumas mixed together created a huge phobia in my head. Never separate the stories out, could never separate the stories out. And what was amazing for me is that 50 years I kept saying, no, 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 no dogs, no cats, no mouse, no nothing, no hamster, no nothing. And I was somebody who was teaching people how to get out of phobias, and yet I had no result with myself. And then something changed. I took sound. I've been doing sound healing sessions for you guys. I took sound for myself and started learning sound. And when I started learning sound, I was made to go into I was fortunate enough to go to an orphanage where only animals were kept. I never knew till then that animals can cry. I never knew till then that animals have got emotions. I just felt, as I said, them. But when I walked inside this place where there were animals, and I looked at them, and one of them just put their hand out and he was crying away. I can't tell you what stirred inside my heart. It was as if my child was calling to me. It was as if Arjun and Divya, both of them who were not at home at that point, were calling out to me. And something, it was like a magic that happened in my life. And we brought a little one who was only a month, 6 weeks old. My daughter and son got my golden retriever, and I would dream of her about a year before she came to our house. I want you to see this small clipping, which is actually a clipping of elephants in Hindi movie. And I went back and saying animals have always been an integral part of even entertainment, part of our life. So let's go over here and really hear this song. Literally like Band Hai Motor Car. Band from whom? From all the animals. Oh my God, Beena, your cat is so pretty. She's adorable. She's adorable. And
It is Turkish Angora and it's a deaf cat.
oh my God, oh my God, what a heart you have. What a heart you have. I'm sure you become her complete lifeline over there. Very, very sure of that. Very well
Thank
done.
you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
So that's my little Luna, created by my niece. And she's, my niece is just 13 years of age. But when she created this, she was the 2 years younger. And it's so pretty what she wanted me to get home. So let me introduce you to my child Luna. But before my child Luna, third child came home, let me introduce you to the animals that came in my life and opened up my heart, because they only come to open up your heart. They choose you guys. You don't choose an animal. My Luna chose me. I'm sure, Beena, your cat chose you. You
Yes.
don't. And can you tell us how she chose you?
Actually, it's a deaf cat, and my sister-in-law's daughter, she works for the pets, you know, she does the social work. And she adopts the cats and dogs like that, you know, the stray dogs or something. So this cat was adopted by one family who came from abroad, I think US. And then they could not stay in India as such. They couldn't accept India as such to come back. So they thought of shifting to Australia. And they wanted to give up this cat. Because it is a deaf cat, nobody was ready to accept it. And then she said, I had another one earlier. I'll show you the photograph for that cat.
My God, oh my God. And she just walks into, oh my God.
I lost that cat about 2007.
Oh my God.
So, and this also cat came to us as a guest for 1 month earlier, and then he refused to accept its earlier owner, and he refused to go back to her. That is how he came, earlier one. Then
Oh my God.
by that time, this was came the new one. He's known as Sunny. Now this one, present one.
Okay.
So when my niece told us that at least you have a look at the photograph, and that nobody is ready to accept. The people are flying on 23rd. It is 21st. So what shall we do? Then I saw the cat. I said, okay, we will go for it. Because if they had left him on the road, he would have died because he doesn't hear anything. He's a deaf cat. So we said, okay, we will get him. Then they were asking us to take the cat immediately.
Now,
I
guys,
said, no. I said, no, you come when you're going to Australia. You come, start little early, spend some time with us, at least for half an hour, 45 minutes. So the cat will not think that we have snatched him from you. He will develop some confidence in us. And that is how they came. They dropped him over here. While coming also, they just brought him in a carry bag like thing, you know. They did not have the cage or anything to carry him also. So he was not taken care of much earlier. And now he is a prince in the house. Rather a king, I can say. We have to obey him many a times.
and that's amazing. Anybody else who has a pet and has a story like that, your pet adopts you. You don't adopt a pet. You don't bring a pet. Your pet.
It's very true. It took 6 months for him to accept us. When we were in the clinic, he would come down, he will have his food, and again he will go and climb up the cupboard, jump on the cupboard and sit over there.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Wow. Anybody else like share that Naveen, would you like to share about your dog?
Yeah, I mean,
Thank
I'm
you
sure
so much.
I'm sure I'm not interrupting the discussion that you guys are having, but
Not
yeah.
at all. Go ahead.
So I have a pet. We named her Ruby, and this was when I bought. So this was my wife's first birthday after my marriage, and she likes dogs. And as Anu, you rightly said, I was also petrified with or scared with dogs, right? So I was like, I always have like this Chhattis Kakada with the dogs.
Yeah.
So, but then, yeah, because my wife was, I wanted to make my wife happy. So I bought this little cutie Ruby, who is like a Dachshund, right? I didn't have an idea like what's that?
Can we see her if she's around?
Yeah, she's sleeping. I'll show you. Okay.
That's okay. Don't interrupt. Yeah.
So we bought her home, and I didn't understand how to, because I was new to taking care of pets. I took like I was doing this pet sitting for like 10 days straight. I was taking leave from my office because I wanted to take care of her. So Dachshunds are pretty attached to your whatever the parents or owners, whatever you want to call them, but they cannot stay alone. That's the biggest challenge. So we didn't understand. She used to bark at us, and we never understood like what is the problem. She literally chewed everything, chewed out everything. Like in the night, if we have that slippers out, then in the morning only the rubber band would be there, like the band which basically gives support to your toe, right? That will be left. Everything else will be like chewed out. Sofa covers were done. So what we did was we after a week we bought her. We decided no, we can't do this. Let's go ahead and return her back. So we went back from where we adopted. We said that we want to return her back. And as usual, as what happens, they refused to basically take her back. And we brought her back. But as time progressed, now we can't imagine a day without her. So she is, as Beenaji rightly said, she is the queen of the house. she rules. She makes the decision like what needs to be there. Like paneer, she likes paneer a lot, right? So paneer has to. So she decides the menu for us also. Some paneer should be there. What sweet should be there? Where she should be sleeping? Should AC be on or not? Because based on her things.
Wow. Thank you. Can you now see in a small cozy group like this, we can really find out that the animals are the ones who adopt you and they come into your life for a reason. They come to change your life because you have a part of you missing. They come to complete that part of you. In my life, my Luna came to complete and make me understand that the animal kingdom is as important as the human kingdom. And yes, they can be in our life the kings and the queens. It was so beautiful. Let me show you a few videos of Luna and then you'll understand what I'm talking about here. Because it was so, how do you say, um, I couldn't believe what I was looking at all the time. I'm just give me a minute, guys. I'm technology. I'm just going to put the videos together. Um, okay, let's see if I can now see it. Okay, the share button. Yes. Okay. So let's go with the first. This is the first day that she came to my house. Hopefully, are you able to see the video? That's my husband sitting down. Can you see it? Can you see it? Can you see it? Or do I have to pause and come back? Can you see it or no?
Yeah, we can see.
You can. Okay, wonderful. Okay, that's my husband and that's little Luna. That was the first and the last day of the carpets in our house. The carpets could never be laid on the ground after this day. There comes, and she was all of 6 weeks. My husband is sitting down with her and that was the, like, I'm going to show you another video. And what was interesting
She's
was
very cute. She's very cute. Anu.
very, very cute. She just changed everything for me. I would get scared of her when she came. I mean, I wasn't familiar with what dogs and cats and everything means. And that was my first time. And here, all my house used to be, has been in carpets for the last, I've been married for 20, I'll be completing 29 years. So, can you imagine for years and years, you have your house fully carpeted, fully kept, nothing moves out because kids have grown up, everything is in its place because we are OCD completely about cleanliness. And then comes little Luna, who found my carpets to pee on, who found so our first instruction that was given to us was, please lift all the carpets. Please lift all the carpets. Let me show you a few pictures of her. That's the first day. And before she came, these were the other dogs that came in my life. She was the big Luna. And that's my daughter who's training her. She was in US. And we named our little Luna after this big Luna. This Luna, who was there in US with her, she would walk this dog and take care of this dog in when she was studying in Brown University. So she's the one who I realized that dogs can be so quiet, so gentle. This is the second dog that came into my life. And this dog is LB. He was born in the building down, and he had 3 or 4 brothers and sisters. And he one day got hit by the car. And he was barely 8 months old when he got hit by a car. Arjun, my son, was so gentle with him. He picked this little baby up, literally took care of them, like feeding them literally with the dropper. And when this baby got hit at 8 months and had a big cut, the car just came, blew him apart and went off and left him on the road. Just like people are left on the road, even you have the dogs which are hit and run. And we picked him up, took him into the hospital, got his surgery done, and he got adopted by Arjun's very good friend. And she changed my life. I mean, she was the first dog I could go and touch, literally, and feel her cries and feel the pain that she was feeling. You know, when you can feel someone's pain, it something just stirs in you and changes for you forever. That's Luna on her first day. That's Luna's bed. That's Luna's slippers that she would eat. That slippers did not remain like this anymore. That's my husband under the quilt, and look at her. She's gone and plonked herself above, and Vikram would cover himself up completely like this, and she would be like, "Dear Papa, come out of your blanket," literally. Here we go to the next pictures of Luna exploring, and that was her first house that we made for her. We got a kennel for her of wood where she would hate that place, and we had to do away with it in less than 10 days, less than 10 days. But we still have the kennel, which we've utilized for different purposes, like keeping pots over there, but really it wasn't going to be captured inside anything. That's my little one with her toys, and that's my driver. And she is very, very friendly with him because she knows he will take her for a drive. So she looks at my driver and she will not leave him because he knows that he will carry her and carry her out of the house and take her in the car. That's Luna's first birthday. That's my daughter. We bought her a birthday cake. And can you imagine getting a cake for your animals? I didn't know that existed. I didn't know that they could be toys for the animals. It was a new world for me. Absolutely a new place of existence. Anybody would like to share over here what they do with their pets? What are the kind of toys that they use?
Anu, can I tell you one incident in my life?
Please go ahead.
Yeah, we had a clinic at Shivaji Park. Okay, and I was coming out of the clinic and I saw a dog lumping this thing. So I said, "What a lovely dog!" But poor dog, he's hit and he's run. I mean, he's not able to walk properly. And he was quite away, at least 10 feet away from me. And I was just talking to my assistant like that.
Oh
That
my
dog turned back, came to me, and he was not allowing me to leave the place. So ultimately, I had to get one packet of biscuits or something, whichever was available nearby. I fed him, then I was allowed to go. After 2 days, I was waiting to cross the road. Somebody pat me on my back, near my shoulders. So I was wondering, I thought that probably my friend must be patting me because that is the area where my friend also stays. I looked behind, the dog was putting his paws on my shoulders. And
my-
thereafter, every day morning or evening, whenever I'm going to the clinic, first thing he will be waiting near the clinic. As soon as I come, he will put his two paws on my shoulder right from front, and then he will be right in front of my face, you know.
my-
And people around used to look at me, and it was a big, nice show, you can say, for them to watch. Every day it used to happen. Unfortunately, the dog got the cancer. He had cancer and he died. I'm really missing him.
all let's just send all our blessings to wherever he is right now and to his soul. And it's just so difficult. It's just so difficult to lose a pet. It's just so difficult. Let's go over
And he
here.
was a stray dog. It was a stray dog, not even a pet dog.
Wow. Wow. So let's look at this little movie, and I want you to know I never knew that toys are something that you give a dog. For me, like I said, the whole new world opened up. That's Luna with her toy.
Hi, Mama Sabina.
I want you to know why this toy is so important. This toy is so important because today when she comes up with pseudo pregnancy, you know what is pseudo pregnancy? Hi Anand. Hi Aruna. Do you know what is pseudo pregnancy, guys? Pseudo pregnancy means when you're really not pregnant, but you believe you're pregnant. My golden retriever has been through pseudo pregnancy already twice in her short span of life of 1 year, 6 months. Twice she has already felt that she is pregnant. Believes she is pregnant, so she starts crying. And that little doll that she was playing with, that little duck that she was playing with, that today becomes her baby. And we cannot pick up that toy and throw it. We cannot do anything to that toy because she will come and sit next to us and cry as if we are throwing her baby. So she will come and give me her toy and say, Mama, you take care of my baby. I am going, you can take care of my baby. Yes. And not only that, she will start digging into my mattresses so that she can make a safe place for her baby to be kept in. Can you imagine something like that? That your dog is so sensible that she's trying to dig. Initially, we didn't know what she was doing. And do you know how that connects with me? I had to work on myself for her to get out of her pseudo pregnancy. How did I have to work on myself? She was representing me. And how was she representing me? Because my kids left my house, obviously they had to for her education. And when they left home, I felt alone and I wished for another child. I wished for that space to get filled. And what was interesting, because of my work, I was able to create so many children and grandchildren around me. But I didn't have someone who was staying with me. And she was actually doing nothing but representing me by constantly looking at her babies and digging. One day when my son was in Montreal and my daughter was in US, she called me up and I said something and she said, Mom, do you realize we've left home? Do you realize we are not at home? Do you realize that you're holding on to a fortress which doesn't have both of us? You don't need to do all that. And my little Luna was doing exactly that. When I worked on my feelings and my emptiness became full and was not empty anymore, which she made me aware in the last 6 months, she has stopped having pseudo pregnancy. So I'll repeat again the video that and show you another one. So she has two of her babies. One is this one. 1 minute. Let me share it with you. So that's, can you see the video? Can you see the video? Can you just put thumbs up? Can you see it? Look at her. That's her little toy, but that's her baby as she grew up. Nothing ever she let that baby, anything happen to it. Okay. So let's go further into the journey of so different stages. That's Luna with me, and that's Luna sleeping with my daughter. Both of them just hugging each other and sleeping away. Can you imagine having a partner like this right next to you, a furry partner who is never going to betray you, who is always going to be there with you? That's my son, and she has a very different relationship with my son. With my son, now she's that big. She will sit, she will wait for him to take her in her lap, in his lap like this, and they both play sometimes and she will growl at him and make faces at him. She never makes faces at me. Never. I want you to get it with every person. She is different. This is how she will snuggle with my daughter on her feet as if she is one with her. And Divya treats her like her baby. Let's go. This is Sarso. Sarso is a girl who helps me out in my work and she doesn't have mama or dad. Sarso, every time she was part of my work and we were doing some healing work, this kid would come and defend her and sit right next to her. Don't do anything to Sarso. She is my Sarso. She is my baby. And I want you to see when during the COVID time, when she could not see Sarso, how she would pull her hair. Can you see a little wound on her hand over here on the leg? That's what happened because Sarso could not come and meet her during the COVID time. So they become extremely sensitive. That's she's sleeping in my room now. We have a little couch on the side where she sleeps and at times snugs with us. That's the little car ride that she's taking. And that's how she meets my husband. That's her papa, and that's me, her mama. And I want you to know that she has brought so many hormones for me. She's taken off the cortisol from my body, which is the stress hormone. And like this little girl, she's someone who's a good companion to me. She's also brought about dopamine and endorphins for me, which help me to release, which are only released when the pleasure, they're called pleasure hormones. I also have a lot of oxytocin and serotonin, and she's helped me to heal my heart. I came down with heart attacks about 5 years back. And with her coming back in my life, my heart healed so fast that my cardiologist would look at me and say, "Hey, Anu, you're doing extremely well." And I said, "Yes, I'm doing extremely well because this girl gives me more love than anybody else has ever given me in my life." I would really like you guys to share a few episodes of your own if you have a dog or a cat before I show you any more videos. Rhoda, would you like to share anything? Have you ever kept a pet? Rhoda, you muted.
I have this friend of mine, very close friend. She's always had dogs. And she will, when she goes out for shopping, she'll tell the dog in Tamil, now I'm going, I'll go, don't miss me too much. What do you want me to get for you? And she'll keep the bag and she'll say, okay, bring the bag. And the dog will bring the bag and give it to her at the door. And she'll go. When she comes back, she'll say, here I am. I've come, see what mama's brought for you. And the vegetable she'll take out and keep. I used to think she was crazy, I used to think she was nuts. And that would go on like that. And she'll buy for Deepavali, she'll buy the dog some gifts and some toys, things like that, just another person in the house. And after the dog died, she went to the cremation, put the dog for 10 days. She put flowers, she put milk. Every day she would go. And then somebody from the Hindu paper saw her and took a picture and wrote a write-up also about it, about the devotion that people have towards their dogs. I mean, I used to think she was a bit nutty, but then I realized that, that's what I suppose comes out of owning a dog.
Yeah, owning a dog or a cat, the cats are very different from dogs. Cats do not need so much of a maintenance as dogs do. Dogs are very, they need to kind of hold you together. Sharmila, would you like to share anything? Just unmute yourself. So, such a pretty face to have. Tell me.
Thank you so much. Actually, I am also just like you. I was very scared of dogs. Last 10 years, I told my son, no, continuously to my elder one. The elder one is little, he obeys. He said, every time, once my husband was having transferable job, every time I used to go there, he will say, when you come back, mom, you will see 2 dogs, not 1, because they also need to play with each other among themselves. So when you will come, you will see. But he never did that. But this one, younger one, during the lockdown period, He said, what we will do now? We have everything, but we miss that love. So I want a dog. I said, okay. But now they are busy with their work. And my younger one got transferred to Australia. So they.
So what breed of dog did you get, Sharmila? Her audio is gone, guys. And so nice to hear warming stories. Minakshi, would you like to share anything? Minakshi, yes, ma'am, you need to unmute yourself. Unmute yourself. Please unmute yourself, Sharmila. Yes, continue.
I have not yet touched her, Luna, but I am doing everything from cleaning her potty and urine to giving food, cooking special thing for her. She loves me, I can understand, but what happens, I don't know. I can't touch that far and all because I never liked, but my husband is doing everything. We are only 2% now in the house, and we kept a girl for taking her for walk and sitting with her.
Yeah, but Sharmila, something will change in your life. If you she'll open your heart up to dimensions that you're not even aware of. Just hold her and see what happens. And just start with 2 minutes a day. I wish you all the luck. You need any assistance, just think of me and just hold her for 2 minutes a day and see what happens to you. You will feel and think of your little ones. Think of the time that you had your little ones in the hospital and how you held them. Your whole life is about to change, Sharmila.
I
प्यार
will try.
खड़ा है, नहीं ट्राई कुछ नहीं होता. या तो आप करेंगे या नहीं करेंगे. ट्राई का मतलब होता है आई विल फेल. क्या है ना कि जब आप उसे हाथ लगाएंगे ना तो आपकी जिंदगी बदलने वाली है. आप इतनी दूर खड़े रहेंगे तो लाइफ नहीं चलती है. अगर आप पास लेके आएंगे तो लाइफ बहुत खूबसूरत हो जाती है. कोई सामने खड़ा है आपको प्यार करने के लिए और आपको अपनी जिंदगी में आनंद दे रही हैं. Very big,
Okay.
but you're doing a great job. I must tell you that. ये भी करके देखिए 2 मिनट. Yes, Meena, would you like to share something?
I would like to say that their behavior is different with different people, as you said.
Absolutely.
He wants to get his brush done from my husband.
Yes.
He doesn't want me to touch him also with the brush.
No.
Very rarely he will allow me to do that.
Absolutely.
And they behave as if they are the God and we are their servants. Like, you know, the cats are this way. They say that the dogs are different. They say, oh my God, my owner is the God. He takes care of me so much. Whereas the cats will say, oh, I am the God. That is why he's taking my care.
Absolutely. But dogs do not leave the place and you can't leave them. And there are a lot of us here. I'm putting up a feedback link. Can you all please go for a minute, go into the feedback link. Please click over there and put how you found today's session. I will also like to show you a few more videos so that it brings up something in you. If I could capture my fear and hold and not just, I cannot do without her anymore. She sleeps in my bed at night. I have to hold her and sleep. I feel I'm holding my little 2 babies. You know, we do miss them when they grow up. And Luna has brought that back into my life. Yes, we will be, I'm going to go to the next video so that you can see a few more videos. Okay, let's go. I want you to show a video of Luna a little bit older and how she's behaving with the little baby who had come to our house. Can you see her? Okay, so I'm going to tell you something. Can you see it again? That's a little baby in a house. Hey guys, can you see the video or you can't? Can you see the video?
Yes, yes.
Wonderful. I'm going to show you how I taught her to eat banana with the peel on. So that was so hilarious. We sat down and laughed that Luna has learned how to have, how do you say? She has learned how to have the bananas that I feed her. Okay, so let's go back again. I need to search for the file again. I'm so sorry about the technological bit. The problem was that these videos were not going on the PowerPoints at all for some reason. And then I gave up. I said, okay, because they wouldn't open up on the video at all, wouldn't open up. And it would only go in the form of audio files. So let's go with Luna eating a banana. Okay, you have to see how well mannered this kid is. Can you see that? Your
Video is not working. It's
video.
only like a picture.
Okay, so I will stop and share again. Thank you for telling me. I really appreciate. Can we?
Yeah,
Can
now it is fine. Now it is fine. Yeah.
you just have a look?
So cute.
I have to talk to her like you're my chota bacha, you're my baby.
My niece has got a cat, I mean dog. She also adopted the stray dog, like, and she's
Wow.
in Germany, but she, without her permission, she cannot go for her food.
Really?
She has to take a permission first. If she says no, she will not. Though she's hungry, she will not touch the food.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I want to now see another video of how she greets different people differently. This is the girl who is very, very instrumental. Her name is Aarti Desai. She's an animal whisperer, and how she, look at her, how she greets Aarti. Can you see that?
Yes, yes.
She likes hairbands. So she will get on you and pluck off all the hairbands that you're wearing because that's what she needs. Anybody's brought these videos, did they bring up any emotions in you guys? Did it get any feelings for you guys? Did it bring up any images of you playing with the dogs or cats or your animals? Anybody would like to share over here? We have about 7 minutes left. Anybody wants to share? Okay, we have about 7 minutes left, and I would just like to tell you that the next class is going to be how to deal with loneliness, and that's going to be on Monday. And I'm just going to show you a few more clippings. This is a real nice one. This is Arjun, that's my son, and Luna eating noodles together. They both are sitting down and eating noodles together. So you have to see this. Were you able to see that video? Both of them, they can't do without each other. Let me show you one more. I want you to see this particular one. This is really, really important because this girl who I'm going to show you is a cancer patient. was a cancer patient. She had breast cancer at a very tender age, and Luna reminded her of her dogs that she had. I want you to see how Luna in the movie is actually petting her. Just please have a look. Can you see that? Can you see how Luna is doing this? I'm going to show you once again because this is really important. Just look how she's petting on her and telling her all will be fine. Don't worry. Look at her. This girl had breast cancer and she had come for alternate treatment to my place. And what was really, really interesting, she had lost her 2 Alsatian dogs back to back. And that had created, they were like her little children, and that had created the trigger of the cancer. When you lose a child, you are predominant of cancer can happen. And my dog, Luna, just climbed up, and I loved the way when I caught this that she was doing this to her. I couldn't believe what I was looking at. I couldn't believe that this really wanted um, her to get well. And she had named her Tuna, not even Luna. So she would call her Tuna because one of her animal, one of her dog's name started with TU and the other dog's name started with NA. And how dogs come into your life not just to heal you, but they may come into your life, or pets come into your life to heal the community. They have such a big purpose in your life. If you're sitting down, I want you to take 3 tips. 1, your dog has come or your cat has come to open up your heart. So open up your heart for them. You can communicate with them at any given time. I remember whenever I'm sad, I don't even have to say anything to Luna. She will come close to me and lick my face, lick my arms, lick my feet, and I have to say, thank you, Luna. I love you, Bicha. And she'll look up at me and smile as if I've understood. They read you, they read your body language. They want nice things to happen to you. Anybody wants to share anything over here? We have 3 minutes left. Anybody wants to share anything here? Aruna, would you like to share anything? Meenakshi, would you like to share anything? Kamlesh?
I cannot talk. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's good because I lost the picture, or I feel I lost the video, audio I'm still on, but video is gone
No
for some
problem.
reason.
No
So
problem.
I just want to know, I'd never had a dog. We had stray dogs in my dad's bungalow, but they used to come and we used to play with them and all that, but they were always lived outside, you know what I mean? So I'm wondering when you want to have a pet dog, what age you should go for? How old it should be?
I'm not talking about those. I'm talking about children.
Don't think the pet shops give you a dog before they're 6 to 8 weeks old. Not before that.
Mhm.
Because it's very important that they stay with their mother in the first few months.
Weeks. Yeah.
Because they need the mother's milk and they need mother's warmth, and they need that is
Right.
essential for them, just like a
Okay.
human baby. But
Mhm.
you can adopt the dog, and it's not about the age. In the adoption centers, if you go and stand there, it's not again about who you will choose.
Yeah, the dog chooses you, right?
Aruna, the dog will walk towards you. He
You're
will
right. Okay.
bond with you, and you will not be able to stop him to come to your house and walk into your heart. So if you're really
Oh.
in go lot of with adoption every year, because people bring dogs and cats because they lovely, beautiful, and then they
Mhm.
got a cat and they cannot take care of them. Either
Mhm.
since they are given adoption, and many dogs are given for adoption even at 7, 8, 9 months. And this is
Mhm.
dog or the cat is so used to their own family. Imagine अगर आपको आपके घर से बाहर निकाल दिया जाए,
Mhm. Yeah.
उड़ाएं कहीं पे, how do you feel?
Yes.
And that is the time when you walk into
Mm.
their life and
Mhm.
and you take them home. It may be
Yeah.
different month or two, Aruna, but
Mhm.
there is never going to be loneliness in your life. Never going to be lonely
Okay.
because they fill your space up with so much of love that there is,
Mhm.
and there is every day you learn something new. You learn something,
Right.
and I hope I've
Yeah.
answered the question, Aruna.
Yeah, sure, sure. You did. You did.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
And
Kamlesh,
one more worry is that in my childhood, I saw them roaming around and playing in the big yard and, big bungalow. But here we live in the flat and all that. So that is my also concern.
Aruna
How
is
good.
I'm living in a 3 BHK, and
Okay.
I will tell you one thing that
Mhm.
dogs can live in 1 bedroom apartment. They can live in
Mhm.
they can live in a half bedroom apartment. They can live
Mhm.
in this. If you
They
have
can adjust with you. Okay. Okay.
heart and you can allow them to walk into your heart, it's not the
Mhm.
house that will matter. And if
Right.
you are in any city, there is all
Mhm.
parks and there are dog
Mhm.
gardens.
Mhm.
Take them for a walk, and any
Right. Right.
town for a walk, which is
Mhm.
you also. And every time they come
Yeah.
love, it's going to heal
Mm.
your body.
Okay. Yeah. Get it. Yeah. Thank you so
About
much.
house, worry about the size of your intention, size of,
Yes. Right.
like how Bina picked up
Mm.
straight, she picked up a deaf cat. Does it?
Mhm.
We are so much into perfection. Who knows?
Yeah.
We have felt that when someone deaf like that is coming in your life, they're trying to teach you that they have a voice too. They're trying to
Yes.
open up your space because maybe Bina did not feel heard in her life from someone. It is quite
Mhm.
like when I was dealing with my Luna's pseudo pregnancy, I knew there was
Mhm.
within me that was giving her that space. So look
Mhm.
what and why those pets are coming into your life. We'll ask
Right.
Bina, do you resonate
Mhm.
with this in any whichever way that someone in your house did not feel heard?
Could you repeat it?
Could it be possible that some member of your house did not feel heard in your house?
When?
Anytime in your life, or you did not feel heard, or your husband did not feel heard by someone in your life?
Definitely.
No.
Did you feel
I
all?
mean, I couldn't get you.
So I believe that if your cat is deaf, it's quite
Yeah.
possible to come to teach you the sound of silence.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe. The
And
way he behaves and all, from that only we have to find it
But
out.
one observation is there, wherever we, both of us go, like Mauritius, Kenya, Malaysia, during tour, if we are standing in a queue or somewhere, out of nowhere, some 2 or 3 cats will come and cuddle at our legs. They will be there. There's
wow,
so much crowd is there, but I think they feel some vibe, positive vibe. I don't know.
they must be sensing that you both need some kind of connection. That's what I'm talking about. Was there any child in your house or anybody or you that ever felt not heard, not connected with? Was there ever a child in your house?
No.
We never realized it ultimate. I mean, up till now.
About it? Think about it. Because according to Aarti Desai, who's an animal whisperer, when
Yeah.
a animal comes to your life, like Luna came with her hind legs are slightly having a problem. And what is really interesting, when Vikram was growing up and their family comes from Pakistan, there were children who came down with muscular dystrophy, and this one was like literally representing that in our life, that we need to not cage her up. We need to give her the freedom, because when people are running away from one country to another, as they were from Pakistan to India at that time, the children felt the kind of story and felt the stress in their muscles, and that got genetically. So just check if there was any child in the family who did not feel heard, or maybe you could be that child who did not feel heard. Sometimes the grace in silence, or was very quiet, was in his own world. And that is how your animals come to represent some part of you and awaken a part of you which was sitting raw over there. So, last question before we go. Kamlesh or Minakshi, would you want to ask any questions?
I want to ask one.
Yes.
There is one auntie of mine lives in Calcutta, and she is going through the cancer treatment and all. And I am wondering if there is any alternative treatment therapy for her I can suggest.
That will be another topic altogether, and I would just say, this animal around in the premises, tell her and be with the pet, because the pet will get oxytocin, dopamine, and serotonin, which are all healing hormones. These are all hormones. I mean, they will take care of any disease that you have. Animal takes care of your disease, your loneliness is the best companion, and an animal is definitely a man's best friend. Better that you can ever get. So
can this be applied in the same way with the Gaushala?
It can be, I didn't get, yes, it can be. You can go and pet the
cows.
Relationship, but more that can be a part of the vision. When concerned with cancer, they need to ask and create a vision for themselves. Why do they want to live? Because people around them want to live, but very fact they are standing in a place of death sentence. They need to ask themselves, what is I have still not lived that I want to live for? And if they can create that vision with the dog, with the cat, and they have someone or something to live for, and that thing in their life. I hope you enjoy the session, and please do fill up the feedback form if you haven't. Thank you very, very much.
I'm not registered, so I don't have the forms and things, but I enjoyed your session.
Thank you so much.
It was very helpful. Thank you.
Could you put down the feedback in over here so that I can have it? Because you've not registered. If you can just...
As I said, I lost the video thing, you know. I have only audio in my phone right now.
No problem, my dear. Thank you, Aruna.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
Next time. Yes, thank you.
Oda and Beena, thank you very much for giving me this opportunity. Thank you. I can't hear you, Beena.
Had a great time. Had a great time. I could revive my memories about my earlier cat also. He used to sleep between two of us and stretch himself. So we will be on two corners of the... Yes,
Anu, about the cards,
he was called my bodyguard. He was called my bodyguard.
Oh my God. Yes, Rhoda.
I wasn't able to hear, you know, when you took the card thing, I wasn't able to hear that time because it was garbled. Can you please do that again?
Yes, a lot of spiritual growth for you, Rhoda.
Okay.
Spiritual growth coming your way. And let me not Kamlesh away from this. Kamlesh, develop trust. Minakshi, something to love. Minakshi. Sabha. And let's go back to Beena, bring back your focus in life. And I would say it's indicating you can donate some more time of yours connecting with your yourself and really looking into the premise of why would you adopt a animal who cannot hear. And what are you trying to make a change in the universe? Because there's something you're doing very meaningful. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Had a lovely time. Had a lovely time.
Thank you.